不是懒，是大脑在保命。
It might look funny doing this, but this is how it works. You go to the park, and then you walk really slow. And then, without warning, you sprint like a tiger about to eat you for 20, maybe 30 seconds. And then you would lay on your back in the park and do deep breathing exercises where your exhale is twice as long as your inhale for probably 2.5 minutes. And then you're going to do it one more time, land your back into your heart rate's normal, and then you're done. All we're telling the body is, because remember, these are dumb cells in your bodies. They don't know what's going on. They can't see time. They can't see tigers. They just know there must have been a tiger, and here's the trick, but I got away.
Right.
Okay? And now I'm peaceful and I'm safe. Now I'm safe signal that causes the body to allocate nutrients to muscle and to cardiovascular and to mitochondria. That's the trick.
你不是拖延，你是在逃命。
The fastest and the best way to de-stress, to lower your level of stress in real time. And this is very important because life is stressful, right? Like we can't control external events. And we hear all this stuff like meditate, vacation, massage, do all this stuff, but that's great. But what if you're stressed in the moment, right? You're about to give a talk or you're in a difficult conversation or, the world seems to be spinning around you. The physiological sigh brings your level of stress down immediately, very quickly, and we all have the capacity to do it. And it's done the following way. It's a double inhale through the nose. The first one is a complete inhale till your lungs feel full, and then you sneak in a little bit more air as a second inhale, and then a long, slow exhale through the mouth until your lungs are completely empty. And I can tell you that 1 or 2 physiological sighs is the fastest and most complete way to calm yourself down in real time.
You are not your thoughts, and I'm going to prove it to you in the next 30 seconds. You ready? I want you to bring your attention to your breath so your breathing becomes manual, not automatic like it was 10 seconds ago. And now I want you to observe that you are breathing. I want you to become aware of what you're actually seeing, what you're hearing, what you're sitting on, what you're standing on, how the muscles in your body feel, which are the most tight, which are the most loose, everything. Become aware of everything. You have just entered what is called the present moment. And now I want you to become aware that you are aware of all of these things. You're not your thoughts anymore. You are the awareness behind them. Now, this would be the point where I tell you that your thoughts aren't real, so your problems aren't real. No, I'm not going to say that. And because you aren't your thoughts, you have to understand that not all of them are real. Some are fake. Your judgments are not always.
停止内耗，把控制权拿回手上。
What do you do with the people who just are lazy and they don't want to help themselves?
They are not lazy. They're lost. Lazy is a symptom. The source of the laziness is they're lost. If you look at the science behind why we procrastinate, a large portion of procrastination is depression. And I can't think of a more debilitating emotional state than feeling lost. When you are confronted with that, you just immediately feel helpless. You have no clarity for the direction of your life or a clarity on how to solve a problem in your life. You will naturally press the emergency brake, and then after prolonged panic, guess what happens? Helplessness.
I seem to be able to keep a good energy because most of the energy people lose is because they're future traveling in their brain. Right. And I'm really nowhere but here. Being in this moment frees you from the entanglements. It's just, to me, it's like all discomfort is caused from future time travel.
Yeah.
Trying to fix the future.
你累的不是时，是你一直在内心打仗。
Take this orange and you squeeze it as hard as you can squeeze it. And you ask yourself, what will come out? And what comes out when you squeeze an orange? Orange juice. Never, no matter how many times you squeeze it, will apple juice come out? And the next question is why? Why when you squeeze an orange as hard as you can squeeze it, does orange juice come out? The reason that orange juice comes out when you squeeze it is because that's what's inside. Now you extend the metaphor and someone squeezes you. That is, someone says something about you that you don't like. Someone behaves towards you in a way that you find offensive. And out of you comes anger, hatred, bitterness, tension, fear, anxiety, stress. And immediately you say, the reason that comes out of me is because of how he said it, or the way that she said that, or because they did that. But the truth is, the reality is that what comes out is what's inside. And if you don't like what's inside, you can change. The last 5 minutes of the day, before you go to sleep at night, are the most important 5 minutes of your day. You are now going to go into your subconscious mind for the next 8 hours. As you enter into your subconscious mind, you can do one of two things. All of the things that you didn't like, that didn't work, that disappointed you, all of the stuff that's going on in the world that you hate. Now you wake up and your subconscious mind begins to offer you up experiences that match up to everything that you've placed in there. Or use those last 5 minutes to program into, I am well, I am healthy, I am content, I am peaceful, I am unattached, I am in love. And you just start to program yourself this way so that when you wake up, your subconscious mind, which can't make a distinction between the thoughts that you have or the actual things that are going on in your physical life. So if your subconscious mind is being programmed to say, this will never work out, the universal subconscious mind will begin to offer you experiences that match up to that, and you'll go through your whole life.
内耗不是性格，是模式。模式能被你切换。你最常掉进哪一种内耗？想太多，B 拖延，C 自我怀疑。